Drink apple cider vinegar every day, and your body quietly starts doing something most people never talk about. Once you understand what's going on behind the scenes, that little bottle won't look so simple anymore. In today's video, we're going to break down 9 powerful benefits that happen inside your body when you drink apple cider vinegar every day. You'll see how this one habit quietly changes the way your body feels and works over the next few weeks. Quick note before we dive in. If you have diabetes, stomach ulcers, kidney problems, take medications for blood pressure or blood sugar, or you're pregnant, talk to your doctor before you start using apple cider vinegar every day. Stay with me until the end so you don't miss the safe daily dose, the best time to drink it, and the biggest mistake people make. Let's get started. Number 1. Apple cider vinegar makes your metabolism more efficient. Apple cider vinegar doesn't magically flip a fat-burning switch, but when you use it every day the right way, it starts to change how your body burns fat. Instead of rushing to store everything, your body gets better at using what you eat, keeping your energy steadier and your system less focused on storage. Over time, that quiet shift is what makes your metabolism feel lighter and more cooperative instead of heavy and stuck. Studies on vinegar and acetic acid suggest they can improve insulin sensitivity, modestly increase fat burning, and reduce the making of new fat in the body. You might notice that it becomes easier to go longer between meals without feeling desperate. Your energy feels more stable, you don't crash as hard in the afternoon, and your food noise, that constant thinking about snacks, is just a bit quieter. That calmer feeling is often what people mean when they say their metabolism feels faster or more efficient, even if they don't know the science behind it. Number 2. Apple cider vinegar controls your cravings and appetite. Here's something a lot of people notice before they ever see the science. They just don't feel as hungry. Some research has found that daily apple cider vinegar can slightly reduce appetite and support small amounts of weight loss over a few weeks, especially when combined with a lower-calorie diet. We're not talking about movie-style transformations, but the changes are real enough to show up in studies. Part of this might be physical. Vinegar can slow how fast food leaves your stomach, so you feel full for longer after you eat. Part of it might also be mental. When your blood sugar is more stable, your cravings often calm down, because your brain isn't panicking for quick sugar all the time. Imagine this. You eat lunch, have a little diluted apple cider vinegar before or with the meal, and instead of wanting snacks again an hour later, you feel okay for 3 hours. That quiet shift is often what makes long-term weight loss actually possible, because you're fighting your body less. Just remember, apple cider vinegar won't burn fat for you while you eat junk and never move. But if you're already trying to eat better and control your portions, that little extra help with appetite and cravings can be the difference between giving up and sticking with it. Number 3. Apple cider vinegar keeps your blood sugar steady. One of the biggest changes apple cider vinegar is known for is how it can help your body handle carbs and sugar. The main active ingredient in vinegar is called acetic acid, and it can slow down how fast your stomach empties and how quickly carbs turn into sugar in your blood. That means instead of a big sugar spike and crash after a high-carb meal, your blood sugar rise can be smaller and smoother. Over time, this may help your fasting blood sugar, the number you see when you haven't eaten, improve a little, especially in people who already have higher numbers or type 2 diabetes. Several small clinical trials and meta-analyses found that daily apple cider vinegar can modestly lower fasting blood glucose and improve insulin sensitivity in people with diabetes or insulin resistance. It's not a replacement for medication, but it can be one more tool on the table. In real life, this smoother blood sugar curve can feel like fewer crazy crashes in the afternoon and a more steady flow of energy between meals. You're not suddenly superhuman, but your body isn't riding the roller coaster as hard, and that alone can make your day feel very different. Number 4. Apple cider vinegar improves digestion and reduces bloating. A lot of people start apple cider vinegar for one simple reason: their stomach feels off. They feel heavy after meals, they bloat easily, or their digestion just seems slow. Because apple cider vinegar is acidic, some people find that it helps them digest food better, especially protein, and feel less puffy after eating. As we get older, our stomach acid levels can drop a bit, which can make it harder to break down food properly. That's one reason why certain people feel like food just sits there. By adding a little extra acid in the form of diluted vinegar, you may be giving your stomach a small boost, helping it start the digestion process more effectively. For some, this shows up as less bloating after meals, less burping, and a more regular bathroom routine. You might notice that heavy meals don't knock you out as much, and that your gut feels calmer overall. If you use unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother, you're also getting some friendly bacteria that may give your gut microbiome a tiny nudge in the right direction, though the research on this is still early. But it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. If you already have acid reflux, ulcers, or a very sensitive stomach, vinegar can make things worse, not better. That's why it's important to start small. Always dilute it and stop if your stomach starts burning or feeling irritated. Number 5. Apple cider vinegar supports healthier blood pressure. Another quiet change some people see over time is in their blood pressure readings. A few small human studies and animal studies suggest that regular vinegar intake can help slightly lower blood pressure, especially in people who already have higher numbers. It seems to work by helping blood vessels relax and by influencing how your body handles sodium and fluid balance, which both play a big role in blood pressure control. You won't see a miracle overnight, but over weeks and months, even a small drop in blood pressure can lower your risk of heart problems and stroke. Think of it as one more tool you stack on top of the basics: less processed food, less salt, more movement, better sleep. Apple cider vinegar is not a replacement for blood pressure medicine, but it may give you a little extra support if your doctor says it's safe for you. In real life, this might look like your home blood pressure readings creeping down a few points, or your doctor noticing a mild improvement at your next checkup. The secret is consistency and context. A small daily dose of diluted apple cider vinegar, combined with simple lifestyle changes, can help your heart and blood vessels live in a calmer neighborhood instead of a constant high-pressure zone. Number 6. Apple cider vinegar strengthens your heart health. This one doesn't show up in the mirror, but it matters a lot for long-term health. Some clinical trials and meta-analyses found that apple cider vinegar can modestly improve certain blood lipid numbers, like lowering triglycerides and LDL, bad cholesterol, and sometimes slightly raising HDL, good cholesterol, especially in people with type 2 diabetes or higher baseline levels. These changes aren't magic, and they don't replace a healthy diet or medication if your doctor says you need it. But think of apple cider vinegar as a quiet helper in the background. While you're working on better food choices, more fiber, and more movement, that daily dose of ACV might be adding a little extra support to your heart and blood vessels. Over the long run, slightly better cholesterol, slightly better blood sugar, and less oxidative stress all add up. The key thing is consistency. You won't drink apple cider vinegar for 3 days and fix your cholesterol. But taking a small amount daily, as part of a routine that also includes whole foods, healthy fats, and regular movement, can be one more brick in the wall protecting your heart. Number 7. Apple cider vinegar boosts your immune and gut defenses. Apple cider vinegar has been used for centuries as a natural cleaner and preservative because it can kill or slow down certain bacteria and other microbes. That same acetic acid that makes your eyes water when you smell it is part of what gives it these antimicrobial effects. Inside your body, things are more complex, but there are two big ways apple cider vinegar might help. First, by supporting better blood sugar control and a healthier weight, you're helping your immune system, because high blood sugar and excess body fat can both stress it out over time. Second, unfiltered ACV with the mother contains some friendly bacteria and bioactive compounds that may support a healthier gut. And your gut is where a huge part of your immune system lives. Of course, vinegar is not a flu shot, and it does not replace real medical treatment. Think of it as one supportive habit in a bigger lifestyle. Number 8. Apple cider vinegar clears and brightens your skin. Skin is often the last thing we notice changing when we clean up what's going on under the surface. If your blood sugar swings are calmer, your digestion is better, and your gut is a bit happier, your skin sometimes follows. That's why some people who drink diluted apple cider vinegar daily report clearer skin, less redness, or a more even tone after several weeks. By helping steady things a little, apple cider vinegar might reduce some of that background inflammation over time. Add in the fact that apple cider vinegar contains antioxidants from the apples it's made from, and you get a bit of extra support against everyday oxidative stress, the kind triggered by pollution, stress, and poor diet. Again, it's not a magic skin drink, but it can be one small player in a larger glow from the inside strategy. Number 8. Apple cider vinegar makes healthy meals taste better. Apple cider vinegar can actually make healthy food taste better, which makes it easier to stay consistent. When you use ACV in salad dressings, marinades, and veggie bowls, you're more likely to eat more vegetables, lean protein, and whole foods, simply because they taste good. A simple mix of apple cider vinegar, olive oil, garlic, salt, and herbs can turn a boring salad into something you actually look forward to eating. Diets usually fail not because people don't know what to do, but because the food feels bland, repetitive, or like punishment. Apple cider vinegar gives you a cheap, low-calorie way to add flavor, brightness, and a little kick to healthy meals without loading them with sugar or heavy sauces. It helps you enjoy the kind of meals that actually move your health forward. Now, before you run to the kitchen and start pouring, this part is really important. Most studies and experts suggest staying around 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, always diluted in a big glass of water or used in food, not straight from the bottle. Taking it straight can hurt your teeth, burn your throat, and annoy your stomach, so always think dilute first, drink second. One of the easiest ways is to split it into 2 smaller doses and have it before your biggest meals, especially the ones with more carbs. For example, you might do 1 teaspoon in a big glass of water 10-20 minutes before lunch and another 1 teaspoon before dinner, then slowly work up if your body feels okay. If your stomach is sensitive, take it with food, not on a totally empty stomach. Mix it into a salad dressing, drizzle it over veggies, or stir it into a meal. Start small, listen to your body, and remember, with apple cider vinegar, consistency beats huge doses every single time. Subscribe now for more daily healthy tips.